Hello. Is my voice coming through? I think I might have cut out earlier or something. Alright, sorry about that. I think I had a hiccup in the stream earlier. Did you guys see the opening that I put up? Alright, let me just play that one more time. Sorry about that. Hold on. And we're back. Sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties at the start. But yeah, first things first, thank you guys for coming today. This is not my avatar. This is just a stand-in for now. But let me really quick bring up the actual thing. And there we go. Hey, now we're live. Yes. Hello, everyone. Again, thank you for coming today. I'll try to keep this short, but yeah. Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of nervous right now. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous right now, but well, we'll get through it. At least I'll try to get through it. Anyway, let me just move over here to the corner really quick. Well, where is that thing? Ah, there we go. Okay. Alright. First things first, before I do any introductions and stuff, I want to give a huge shout out to the artist and the person who let me able to move. So let's see. First thing first, where is that thing? So huge shout out to Kon Aniki. Calling her mama is a little bit weird, I'll be honest. So we decided on calling her Big Sis instead. She's a freelance artist, does some really nice work, especially for guys that have huge muscles, if you can tell. Yeah. And also, here's the person that help me move. Ah, jeez. This gives me flashbacks to presenting in front of other people. Let me move that down here so you can see the information. All right. Okay. Now that's out of the way. Let's get to the actual introduction. Close this. Cap. Close that. All right. Okay. My name is Haruka Itsumi. You can call me Ruka instead. I am a scientist, but not your typical scientist. So I'm technically what you call a med tech. So medical laboratory scientist or clinical laboratory scientist. It's still a scientist, but if you ask any random person what that means, you're gonna get blank stares. Like, seriously, no one knows what a med tech is, unless you work in a hospital. So, a scientist instead. Let's see. What else do I have here? Right. Lancer. Actually, I'm more of a berserker, but that's a different story. Let's see. Height, date of birth. Yeah, that's not really interesting. Adventure level 43 and job level 8. That looks low, but it's actually pretty high where I come from. Like the level cap is 50, and the job level cap is 10. So I'm kind of getting there, just a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, and the stats is more or less that's flavor text. You can make that what is it? Make of it what you will. Yeah, the nervousness is getting to me. Jeez. Anyway, let's see. Next. So languages, yeah, obviously English. I can also do a little bit Japanese, mostly conversational. Not exactly really good at speaking it. Let's see. ちょっと日本語喋るけど読みづらい. Can't really read it very well. 勉強します. I'll study a bit more. とにかく日本語 OK. But if you know Japanese, go ahead and write it anyway. I'll try my best. Freestyle rap helps calm the nerves. I can't rap, dude. I can't rap. I'm not good at rapping. I did try singing earlier, but it didn't help. And sorry for the JavaScript joke. I do know JavaScript, but I don't think it's a spoken language. It's just not. I do know a fourth language. It's just I'm not gonna mention it unless it actually comes up. So, let's see. Move over here a sec because it's kind of getting covered up. All right. So, likes, I like noodles. Any type of noodles, really. Ramen, especially ramen. Pho's good, pasta's good. Any kind of food that has noodles. So, fluent in JavaScript as well as Klingon. You're gonna have to teach me some Klingon later. Yeah. I feel Klingon is more of a very advanced course for languages. Also cooking. Yes, I also cook a lot. And I do bake on the side. I did want to show some samples of my cooking. Let's see. So, well, that's not cooking, that's more baking, but excuse me. So this is something I've baked a while back. You can kind of try to get a texture here. Some desserts. Baking is cooking. And this is an experimental stew that I was making. Now that I think about it, what the heck is it? Oh well, it was good, that's all it is. Lots of soy sauce in that one. And one more. This thing. Does anyone know what this is? Like seriously, does anyone know what this is? It's a pie, yes. Fish pie, yes. Stargazy pie. It smells terrible, but it actually is pretty good. Stargazy pie, yes. I don't know how that meme actually came to be. It might be the... What is it? Where did that meme come from? I know it's from one of the British ships. I know that much. Anyway, that's food. Close all that. Also, I do like to take photographs. These days, though, I haven't been able to, just because, you know, that thing going around. And I haven't been able to travel much. But, let's see. Other samples of photographs. Mushrooms. So I do like to take pictures, not normally of people, just like backgrounds. And stuff that looks nice. Like little details. These are all not touched up. Maybe brightness is touched up a bit, just so you can see what's going on, but I don't think in these areas I did. So these are raw, pure raw. And one more. Now this, it may look touched up, but this is definitely not touched up. That is 100% raw. Hello, silly. But yeah, those are some of my hobbies. Let's close that. And I have a bunch of hobbies. Anime. I tend to like slice of life stuff. Anime and manga, both slice of life stuff. Slice of life stuff. There we go. But I'm not averse to, like, not slice of life. As long as it's got a good story, suspense, and not too, what do you call it? What's that word? Edgy? I suppose edgy? Yeah. As long as it's not too edgy, I'm fine with it. So, yeah. Hopefully the list here gives you a good idea of what I like. So, cliche. Cliche is not bad, as long as you do it right. But cliche is not bad. All right, next. Excuse me. So, here is the real reason why I even started this whole thing to begin with. The Atelier Games. Yeah. Let me just look at my notes here really quick, because there is a thing I wanted to say specifically about it. So, yeah, I confess I am a Atelier fanboy. I don't really care how you pronounce it, as long as we know what we're talking about. Yeah. So, the whole reason why I'm starting this whole thing is, so, you know how Ryza came out, and a lot of people got into the Atelier series because of it? That's why. But the thing is, they only know about Ryza, and if they ever heard of any of the other games in the series, they don't really, well, they're kind of intimidated about it. So my job, the way I see it, is to go through the Atelier series each week. Maybe not finish it each week, because they're kind of long. They are RPGs after all. I want to go through all the Atelier series and that as much as I can before Ryza 2 comes up, and show people what it is all about. So, yeah, that's kind of that's the whole reason why I started this. And like maybe a month before Ryza 2 comes out, I will play out Ryza then, and then play Ryza 2 afterwards. So, there's that. RPGs are kind of my thing. So, Valkyria Chronicles, I haven't actually finished any of the games. I have gone through like halfway some of them. I do want to finish it eventually, so maybe this is a good chance to do it. Art to Another Go. Well, if you know what this series is about, I'm not sure how that's gonna fly, but we'll give it a try. Symphony has a good one. Girls Frontline is my only gacha game right now. So, yeah, well, Valkyrie Profile is one. I might think about it, but it's not something I'm thinking about. Valkyria Chronicles, though. Valkyria Chronicles. Borderlands, that kind of thing. I'm not a huge FPS person, but Borderlands is something I'm not averse to, just because it has the RPG mechanics. Anyway, next is indie games. So, yeah, I'm an indie VTuber. So I figured, why not? Let's do some indie games also. They need some love too, right? So hopefully we can find some good indie games, and more people will find out about them. We'll see about that. Rhythm games. I don't like the rhythm games that most people typically like, but I do want to show some rhythm games that some people may not have played or haven't got much exposure, like Demo, Patapon, that kind of thing. Another thing I want to try that is more of a long-term goal though is cooking live stream. I do need some recipes, so if you have any recipes, please send them to me. If it's a complicated recipe though, I may just do a video on there. I might just do a video. It's a video is actually what cooking videos is what I used to do before, like 1 minute short videos. But these days I want to like expand it a little bit, so maybe you guys can help with that. My cooking repertoire is mostly stews, soups. I do bake once in a while, but not recently. But anyway, give me some ideas. I'll see what I can do about it. And one other thing that I've wanted to do for a long time is vlogging, actually. So I actually wanted to start that this year, but then the whole world situation happened. Yeah. So, yeah, I when travel opens up, I want to try to do some vlogging. Probably not live stream vlogging. I feel that's kind of impossible to do, like logistically anyway. But if it happens, you have an entire one-note cookbook. Hey, soups and stews last a lot longer than everything else. Yeah, that's why I make them. That's why I make them. But anyway, vlogging. When travel opens up, I'll try to do that. That will be on my vacation time, though. I do work full-time. So. Anyway. Schedules. It's mostly going to be around the weekend because my weekdays are pretty busy. But if I do weekdays, 3:30 p.m. Central Time is roughly what I'm thinking. Well, I'll tweet out the exact schedule when that actually happens, though. Weekends, around 1 p.m. maybe. These are just rough numbers. This is just something to keep me. What do you call this? At least something to keep me on track. I do write a bunch of stuff down to just know what I'm going to be doing next. So, anyway, that's it really for the introduction. This is actually shorter than some of my other presentations, so does anyone have any questions for me? Yeah, science presentations are the only thing I've done before, so I'm kind of doing it though. What are you gonna do when you max out your job level? I don't know. I mean, a job change maybe, but I don't know what a job change to. I'll have to figure that. I'll have to figure that out when the time comes. Job levels really are very, very slow to gain. Rebirth. Rebirth. It's funny you say that, actually. Isekai to another world. Isekai. Oh. Oh boy. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Jeez. Hold on. Oh, can you hear me now? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Are we back? Technical difficulties. It wouldn't be a stream without one. Okay, but anyway, tomorrow I'm gonna start Metakameya as promised. Yes, this is an Athlete game. Exact schedule will be on Twitter, so please look there if you wanna catch it. And also, let's see. Smoke. Anyway, and later in the week, I'm not quite sure when yet, I'm also gonna do a demo. This is probably gonna be near the end of the week next week, or yeah, next week. So it's probably gonna be near the end of the week next week, so anyone who's working or has a really rough week, please drop by when that actually comes. And maybe we can help you relax. At least, hopefully it will be relaxing. So anyway, rule of thumb for debuts is tech difficulties. Yes, apparently so. At least no one died laughing. At least not yet anyway. Anyway. Alright, again, thank you everyone for coming to the stream. And I really do appreciate it. I wasn't sure how many people would come, but you know, that's kind of how this goes. Not famous after all, but it is what it is. This is actually pretty good if there was a science conference. You know. So anyway, thank you again for everyone for coming. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And exit. Where's the exit button? And there we go.